MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Gerrit Cole is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off tonight for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Now the 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo will wait on it. 1 down. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
The windup and the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. His career line against Gerrit Cole. He's gone 8 for 12. He's also got 8 runs batted in. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore's the exact same way behind the dish.
1 out and a runner on second base. Slider laid off for a ball. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Fastball well outside.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Here's the 1-0. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Outside, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. Fouled off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Rays strand just the 1. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Shane Baz is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Keermeyer's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. strike, 2 called, and it's even at 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Aaron Judge will be next. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. First delivery to him.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 home. Rizzo leads off first with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. So here is Austin Meadows, his career line against Garrett Cole. Just a 1 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the AB now. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here comes the 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Randy Arozarena. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. Cole. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Hit hard but foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, the winner of this series will battle the Angels to decide who'll be the American League's representative in this year's World Series. 2 down, no one on base. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Now the first pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Boz, a native Texan. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Batting 7, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. A ball and no strikes. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh and 1, here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. The Yanks leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here now is Mike Cenino.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Mike Cenino.
Pitch on its way now to Cenino.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So here's Kevin Keermeyer as he'll take a look at ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Next up, Brandon Lowe. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next to stand in is Wander Franco as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
0-1 the count. One strike now from Cole.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Third inning, no score to this point. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
To the plate now, Ji-Man Choi, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
1-2. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
First offering on its way, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be
Now
scored,
batting,
looking
third
or
baseman,
swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. This one's flared down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Devo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Keermeyer, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1.
Outside, that's close.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Still only 1 out in the inning. This is foul right side. The 2-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0. Judge, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Full count still. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line drive, fair ball down the line. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now into the box, Randy Arozarena flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next up will be Gleyber Torres, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Gardner is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard. He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The 1-2, and it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Meadows is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Michael Wacha is forced onto the mound now following the injury. DJ LeMahieu will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
LeMahieu.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Here comes the 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 3-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Again, he sends it out of play. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees are out in front, 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off
All right, Heidi, thank you.
the third baseman, Joey.
Now the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So here's Mike Cenino. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. One strike now from Cole. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Pitch on its way now to Cenino. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot. The 1-2 pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Standing in, Kevin Keermeyer, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The count now at 2-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All rise," fit him perfectly.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, his career line against Waka. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
First offering. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Meadows is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brandon Lowe. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
That brings up Wander Franco. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to dig in, Ji-Man Choi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Franco, base runner at first with one out. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Count remains full.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and it's 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Just hung in there on that one. Another one sent foul. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Here comes the Yankees skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Andrew Heaney, a 6' 2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Austin Meadows will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball at the
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Two balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready on 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead this one 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and one, here it comes. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Torres stands at first with 1 out. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-1.
You got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, number 29.
Up next, Giancrello. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And now the first pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Third baseman.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joey Wendell. First offering. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Cenino.
Next to hit is Mike Cenino. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He also has 1 home run. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
A ball and a strike to Mike Cenino. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Keermeyer.
Up next for the Rays, Keermeyer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Two out, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Colin McHugh gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Now here it comes. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he falls behind. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still out in front, 5-2. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate is Brandon Lau. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4.
Brandon Lau.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Ready on 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. LeMahieu in foul ground. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 5-2. J.P. Feyereisen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, here is Gleyber Torres. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Gleyber
First pitch of the AB now. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. A strike, and it's 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of
it. Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Next up is Giancrello. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Torres on second. Gardner on at first with 2 down. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off. Full count now, 3-2. Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and it remains 5-2. So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Nelson Cruz is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next, here is Austin Meadows. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Randy Arozarena is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So now into the box is Randy Arozarena. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First offering on its way. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 the count. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chapman's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Tampa Bay, good night.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
5-2 the final score tonight. New York have evened it up at 2 here in the division series. Garrett Cole earns the victory on the mound. Shane Baz couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi